spirit to endure, to embrace, never forget. Some will not understand what I do, how I know to endure, to embrace, never forget. I won't beg, break, I'm going away. Every moment's one more chance to stand up or get in the way. So when I go, I want the world to know I was alive. I want the world to know I was alive. I want the world to know.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to ProSouth Wrestling live on YouTube and here at the ProSouth Palace. I need each and every one of you to do me a favor. Stand on your feet and give him the ovation he deserves. Introducing your guest commentator for this evening, and I must say he's rather decent, Bucky!
Ladies and gentlemen, it's ProSouth episode 639. Joining me here at the ProSouth commentation station momentarily will be this man. Waiting for his music cue. Gotta be a little decent. Bucky. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Matthias Darkthorn. As I mentioned, joined by the one and only, the decent Bucky.
Matthias, what an honor to be here with you tonight, sir. One of the most impactful men in Pro-South history. It is a true honor.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
Well, speaking of impactful, what a card we've got for here tonight. Starting it off with the final boss of Pro-South Wrestling, the Pro-South champion, Brandon Watley.
I don't know of a much more disruptive man, not just in Pro-South, but in all of the Southeast than Brandon Watley right now, Matthias.
Absolutely say so.
And I'm sure that we haven't heard the end of that, and I'm interested to hear what Commissioner Amy Hayha has to say about that tonight.
We will be hearing from the Commissioner, the Queen of the South, Amy Haven, about the conclusion of that match later on tonight.
He is the Pro-South champion, the final boss of Pro-South, the serpent assassin, Brandon Watley.
Of course, Brandon Watley. Got to worry about Aiden Andrews, because you know Aiden Andrews will not take no for an answer.
Absolutely not. After what that man has been through.
But right now, Aiden Andrews isn't the only problem he's got, because facing him right now is a man who is only a few weeks ago
and introducing his opponent,
challenged for Big Blue, that title. And of course, being this man right here.
Matthias, do you feel it? It's stepdaddy season.
The Drip God, Roma Miller. Always game. Always ready to upset someone.
The Pro-South right now, you can feel it in the air. He People are literally passing their children to him.
He stole a baby. I know Wicked is freaking out somewhere.
I'm not sure that's legal outside.
And yet it doesn't stop it.
Nevertheless, he is the stepdaddy of the year for a reason. And he always impresses anytime he's in the ring here in the ProSouth Arena.
Roman Miller, always one of the most popular stars here at ProSouth. ProSouth faithful love him, but he doesn't have to worry. He doesn't need to worry about the ProSouth faithful here tonight. He needs to worry about the final boss, the ProSouth champion. Don't worry about the faithful. Worry about the champion, Brandon Watley.
You have to know the ProSouth faithful is one of the driving factors that motivates Roman Miller. But you're absolutely right. This is the final boss we're talking about. He didn't just buy that nickname, he earned it. He's went through everyone you can think of to rise to the top here in Piedmont.
We're underway.
Referee Kelly Keegan, your official for this contest.
Watley wasting no time. Roma wasting no time fighting back. Can't imagine that sits well with the champion.
Absolutely
Oh,
not.
no one home on that spin kick.
And Roma just a little bit quicker there.
Low bridge.
Uh-oh.
Roma gonna fly. Oh, baseball slide.
And the champ looks startled right now early on. These two men battling it out on the floor.
Oh, Watley putting on the brakes.
I don't know, Matthias, a man who has a much more of a stiffer right hand than Brandon Watley does.
Got a stiff right hand, stiff left hand, and then those kicks are just deadly.
Those deadly kicks.
Oh, speaking of right hands, though, Roma Miller with one of his own.
Roma Miller, he may be the trip god, but he can fight. And people don't need to sleep on him tonight because he's proved that he can go toe for toe with the ProSouth champion.
Oh, Watley rolling him up.
Just a two, says referee Kelly Keegan.
Oh, that hard side thrust kick.
I mean, Roma's down.
Feels like calling that a super kick is underselling it.
Truthfully, you were just talking about those deadly feet of Brandon Watley.
Oh, just kicking a field goal.
Those feet, they shorten careers, Matthias. People are not the same after they've been through a fight.
Believe me, I know.
I was about to say, your face wasn't the same after.
Held me down and kicked me in the face 16 times.
Your face.
I've literally been hit in the face with a baseball bat before. Didn't hurt as much as Brandon Watley's right foot.
I believe it. Brandon Watley taking full advantage of the 5 count.
I've been in car accidents that weren't as violent as Brandon Watley.
You hear the ProSouth faithful, Matthias. We know who their alliance is with.
Well, they're always going to be behind Roma Miller.
Oh, that might be it, Matthias. I think Roma's out.
Wouldn't shock me. People have been. Watley has. Oh.
Within inches.
I was about to say Watley has put people out before with that.
I thought that was it.
And he very nearly put Roma Miller out.
Watley signaling for the end here.
Got Sousa's kick on the mind. No one home.
Schoolboy. Only
Roma
two.
Miller tried to get a quick one. Oh, big
But he's
clothesline.
fired up. Swing blade. Bringing the champion off his feet.
Big lung blower. Got Watley staggered.
Big knee.
Knee to the back of the head.
This may be it.
This might be his chance. Are we seeing upset? No, only 2.
That big shining wizard knee to the back of the head, reminiscent of many that we've seen before.
Roma wasting time here. Don't want to do that with Brandon Watley. Don't kick with Brandon Watley.
Oh, this is a bad idea, Roma.
Never kick against Brandon Watley because he's going to kick you back 3 times as hard. And if all you get is 3 times.
That's like locking yourself in a Shark Tank with Chuck Liddell. It's not something that you do.
Watley is going to town on that leg of Roma Miller. Roma Miller was throwing that kick at Brandon Watley, and it did not sit well with him. Oh, now stretch muffler.
Oh, just wrenching it in.
Oh, and he's got the leg scissor.
Those are big ham halts. This may be it. That's it. Roma Miller taps out with this deadly. And Brandon Watley, the final boss, your ProSouth champion, taps out Roma Miller.
Roma Miller had no choice but to tap. Watley was going to break that leg in half.
And you know that it's just smart thinking by your ProSouth champion, knowing that the majority of Roma's offense comes from the super kids, the NCs.
Your winner of the match by way of submission, the ProSouth champion, Brandon Watley.
Oh, hold on.
Watley's not done.
I don't think that the ProSouth champion's through. It's like he's sending a message. Wait a second.
Watley was setting Roma Miller up for those Kawada kicks. Rapid fire kicks to the face. And now Aiden Andrews making himself known.
Irredeemable Aiden Andrews, who was, if you're not familiar, not only was there the controversial ending to his ProSouth championship match, but Brandon Watley was the man that Aiden Andrews was wrestling when he injured his knee initially. Oh, and they're toe-to-toe.
Oh, they are toe-to-toe. It's about to go off here. Aiden's. Oh, we're joined by Amy Haven.
Your ProSouth commissioner.
Stop now. Stop. On June 30th, you guys had a title match. It had quite the controversial finish, to say the least, and had I not been on an ambulance with my husband, I would have restarted it.
That's too bad. You did. Well, yeah, I'm still champion.
On August 4th, you will have another match with Aiden Andrews.
Whoa.
And this time, there will be a stipulation.
Uh-oh.
Hold on.
I don't think that's it.
Stipulation? Me and him in a rematch? Stipulation? That's fine. As the final boss, I'm going to pick the stipulation right now. Kumite match, blood sport rules. You either get knocked out, you tap out. That's how you're going to lose. Kumite match, blood sport rules. Knockout, submission.
Wow.
Watley throwing down the gauntlet. Kumite match, blood sport rules.
I don't care what kind of match it is. I'm going to kick your ass and take my title.
Wow. Aiden Andrews, few words, loud actions.
If you're not familiar with the blood sport match, it's simple. There's only one way to end, knockout or submission. It's not a wrestling match, Matthias. It's a fight.
Absolutely.
What a way to start ProSouth Wrestling here tonight.
We have got quite the show, quite a lot lined up. yet to come. We're heading back to James Hardy
The
in the
following
ring.
contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
The show keeps a rolling. Kids of Keast seen a little bit of dissension in the ranks of late.
And I gotta wonder how this date with Hot Lips Farley is faring on the mind of Cameron Keast.
Well, you gotta wonder how that's gonna go. Of course, Aaron Dallas ensuring that Cameron Keast show Hot Lips Lynn Farley the respect he believes that she deserves. I don't know that Cameron Keast necessarily agrees.
Making his way to the ring, being accompanied by Sleazy C. Kate Newton and Born Again Christian Garrett, representing the Kids of Keast.
You know, it was just a couple weeks ago that I was here ringside when the Decent Club almost won the Trinity Cup Challenge from the Kids of Keast. And I've heard the way myself he treated Hot Lips Lynn Farley, but we also saw what happened during that match and how she ended up being a distraction, and not the best of ways for Cameron Keast.
No, not at all. Was Cameron Keast noticeably coming out here, holding on to the unified
He is the
all-out
tragic
championship.
prince, Cameron Keast.
Possession is 9/10 of the law.
I mean, that's what I've heard.
He is, by hook or by crook, he has held on to that unified all-out championship.
And
At
he
least the
claims
belts.
it to be his. But tonight,
And
On
introducing
paper,
his opponent,
Aaron Dallas still remains all-out champion.
that's not exactly how it's going in Cam's head.
But right now, he doesn't have to worry about AD Aaron Dallas. He's got to worry about the Doug Pusher.
Say yes to Dubs, Matthias.
Just say no to Doug's.
I am a proud Doug addict.
We have got a ProSouth Palace full of Doug addicts here tonight.
I'm a proud Doug addict, Matthias. I can't lie to you. I love this guy.
The fabulous one, Douglas Sanders,
And
the
here
Doug
he is.
Pusher.
making his way to the ring, he is the
Loud
fabulous
and proud,
one,
the fabulous
Douglas
Douglas Sanders.
Sanders.
Proud every time he steps out to the ProSouth Palace. Maybe not that guy. Kids flock to the guardrail when he comes out. Ladies love him, men love him, kids love him. Say yes to Doug.
Of course, Douglas Sanders involving himself in Kids of Keast business of late. Last week, costing Christian Garrett.
ProSouth faithful, obviously, on Doug's tonight.
And we want Doug's.
What did that song say? Sometimes I'm doing Doug.
Cameron Keys saying his kids are Doug free. Well, speaking of his kids, conspicuous by our absence, Harley Haven.
I was curious where she was here tonight.
We did see her take that steel toe from Aaron Dallas last week.
You know that couldn't set well in her head after how that went.
Of course, we've seen, I mentioned the dissension of the Kids of Keast earlier. Caden Newton, Sleazy C, not necessarily,
Oh. Cam looked a little scared there.
Doug Pusher may be punking out the father figure of the Kids of Keast.
Cam really is one of the best master manipulators that I know, but Doug may have had a step ahead on him here.
Now going for a test of strength here.
Oh. Test of strength open, Cam.
Straight go behind from Cameron Keast.
The gut wrench.
Douglas Sanders trying to get out in the most fabulous way possible. Oh, snap.
Ooh, belly
Snap
belly.
power slam.
That was real Viper style right there.
The Doug pusher is fired up here. Oh, that's a hard right hand from Christian Garrett.
And Doug's down.
That might be a DQ.
Your winner of the match by way of disqualification.
It's a hard right hand from Sleazy C.
Caden Newton had one of the hardest right hands in the business. And
Just mercilessly beating him. Cameron looking. Cameron saying he had it covered, had it handled. Oh, Aaron Dallas. We mentioned Dallas earlier.
The on paper and rightful ProSouth Unified All-Out Champion, Aaron Dallas.
301 days zeroing in on Cameron Keith's 308-day reign. As Cameron Keith has challenged Aaron Dallas next week for the All-Out Championship.
And you have to think that Aaron Dallas isn't going to be hesitant to accept. I mean, he's a fighting champion for a reason.
If Aaron Dallas can retain that championship next week against Cameron Keith, he will have surpassed Cameron's 308 days as All-Out champion.
And you know that's weighing on the quote-unquote forever champion's head as well.
Uh-oh, we've got a meeting of the Zebras. We might have a match here. We going tag team match play?
James Hardy bumbling out to ringside. Doug has a mic.
Uh-oh.
Make it loud and proud for everyone to hear.
He knows what's going on.
Cameron Keith put Christian Garrett in timeout, it sounds like. Bell sounds and tag team action here on ProSouth on a live Friday night.
Fist of fire from Aaron.
Keith stumbles back into that corner and he looks rocked. Oh!
Big knife edge chop from Dallas.
Cam unintentionally getting his first tattoo tonight.
Oh, duck under.
Wait a second.
Hits the drop kick.
I don't know if the cameras are seeing this, but.
Oh, we've got company at ringside.
Sleazy C sees it now.
Sleazy C sees it and he's not happy. Of course, he is not happy with Cameron Keith to begin with. I don't think Cameron's going to be super happy when he looks out at ringside and sees Hot Lips Lynn Foley.
I mean, they have a date coming up. Maybe she's just coming to cheer her man on, you know. Doug tags in.
Oh, double team. Only a 2 count, though.
Doug goes for, oh. The technical prowess of Doug Sanders being shown.
There's Keith rolling. Oh! Rising knee to Keith. Usually that goes the other way around.
And tonight, Doug just turned the tables on him. And Cam's won. He's won the ProSouth Championship with that knee.
Mounted punches in the corner now.
Sleazy C having none of it.
None of it whatsoever. Oh. Cameron Keys rolled out. Constitutes a legal tag under ProSouth tag team rules.
For those who don't know, ProSouth tag team rules, the lucha rules, where you just have to roll out of the ring to tag.
As long as one's in and one's out, it's legal.
So she shoots a run off the ropes. Oh, big clothesline. Clubbing line takes Aaron Dallas down.
We're seeing the kids of Keys get involved here. The numbers game.
It shows why they're deadly and why they're a unit. Tag in. In comes Keys.
Only a 2 count.
Only a 2 count. It's going to take more to keep Aaron Dallas down. Aaron Dallas, one of the fastest rising stars in wrestling today. But he looks rocked right now.
Keys back in control here. Oh, hard tag across the back.
There's that dissension you're talking about. And they can't let this get in the way of what's in front of them. That's like
Cade Newton saying this is how it's done. Apparently, Keist wasn't quite violent enough for Sleazy C's liking.
You know, at one point, Matthias, I did manage Cade Newton here in ProSouth Wrestling, and he was my trained killer for a reason. And he's only grew upon that into the man he is today.
Well, the stark difference between Cade Newton then and Cade Newton now, it's ridiculous. It is night and day.
Night and day different.
Keys calling for a tag, Newton not giving it to him.
It does bid my heart adieu to see him become the man that he has today, the fierce killer that he still is. And once again, the numbers game adding up in the kids of Keith's favor.
Sleazy C using that 5 count to his advantage. Saying this is how it's done, Cam.
And then Cam with the quick tag in.
Aaron Dallas firing back. We've seen Aaron Dallas is dangerous when he's able to get momentum back. Oh! Locked in the Koji clutch. And what is K. Newton doing? He's pulled him off.
Right when the match was going to be over, this may come back to bite the kids of Keys.
Cameron Keist had the Koji clutch locked in.
Aaron Dallas going for, excuse me, K. Newton going for that big pop handle.
Oh! TKO drops him down on his face.
Both men down. But Douglas Sanders firing up, Aaron Dallas firing up the ProSouth faithful. Almost reluctantly, Sleazy C tags in Cameron Keys.
And we're back where we started. Keist and Sanders. Sanders is a house of fire. Down goes Uten. Down goes Keist. Basement drop kick, or excuse me, basement DDT.
Landon Keys on the side, cover. That was almost it. Cody Doug is lit right now. Doug is on fire. And wait a minute.
ProSouth faithful high on Doug's right now.
Ripcord.
Mortal coil. Only a 2 count.
Cameron Keith looks surprised.
He's measuring him for that dramatic iron knee.
What is this?
Uten pulling him out. It's twice now.
These commotion on the floor.
He's not noticing Aaron Dallas behind. Oh!
I don't think he realizes who's right.
Did Cade Newton just? Oh wait! Got him rolled up.
That's it. Cade Newton.
Your winners of the match, the team of Douglas Sanders and Aaron Dallas.
Kids and Keys may be crumbling apart before our very eyes, but it's not over.
Kids of Keys, Sleazy C, and Born Again Christian Garrett laying in a beating on the Doug Pusher, now giving it back.
Referee Santiago says call for the bell.
Aaron Dallas. Cameron Keys has grabbed the All Out Championship and he is leaving the ringside area. His kid's still laying on that beating.
Cameron Keys getting out of here quicker than when Hot Lips Glenn Farley asked him if he had the tip. We're looking to bring the beating that the Kids of Keys are giving.
The Kids of Keys looking on disapprovingly at their father figure as he walks out again.
We're behind him.
Double stunner!
Oh my God!
Down go the Kids of Keys.
Double stunner from two of the biggest fan favorites and two of the most on fire people here at ProSouth right now.
Of course, the ProSouth faithful love some Aaron Dallas, and they are, of course, a bunch of Doug addicts.
I'm a Doug addict. I'm on Doug. Still so much more to come here tonight, though, Matthias.
Quite a bit.
We have Damian Serotonin facing off against KC Impala for the first time ever.
KJ Impala
KJ,
even.
Excuse me.
Not only that, we will be hearing from Sean Christopher. Will he accept the challenge to the Death Pit match?
What even is a Death Pit?
We still don't know what a Death Pit match even is.
But Nathan Mowry, the Killbilly, if he's willing to run over
The
Sean
following
Christopher,
contest is
I don't
scheduled
even want to know
for
what's
one
in his
fall.
mind.
Well, you know,
Introducing first.
if it involves the Killbilly, it's gonna be violent. It's probably gonna be bloody. It's gonna be a mess.
You may want to take the kids out of the ring for that.
But speaking of violent and a mess,
Here he is.
we've seen delicious. Today we see malicious.
Malicious and vicious Damian Serotonin.
Making his way to the ring.
Damian Serotonin, we've seen in weeks past trying to bring out that killer instinct in Dorian, manipulating Dorian with the help of his pregnant significant other, Charlie Punk.
I can't imagine what's going through Dorian's head. As a father myself, I relate to that pain. It's watching the mother of your unborn child in the arms of another man trying to take you out.
He is the champion of champions, Damian Serotonin.
You know, Matthias, I have to be honest. I know you have a band of brothers from the left-hand path. Early on in my wrestling career, I had a band of brothers called the Chosen Ones. We went to battle with your brothers quite a few times. I stood side by side with Damian Serotonin, and I saw him do cool, this Damien Seratone is darker, more sadistic than I've ever seen before.
Well, Damien has said when he was doing this for the fans, he was losing in life. He didn't get ahead doing it for the fans. Now he's doing what he does for himself.
And introducing his
And
opponent.
that's a message that he's trying to beat into Dorian's head too, it seems like, but in the most twisted of ways. Nevertheless.
But when it comes to doing violent, twisted things, he's got quite the challenge ahead of him. Quite the big challenge. About 6'2", 235 pounds. KJ Impala.
Trained
He
at the
is
world-renowned
one half of the kimono.
Nightmare Factory.
This is KJ Impala.
I only have one question for you, Matthias. Do you love dudes in kimonos here tonight?
Oh, the dude in kimono. KJ Impala. Perhaps the biggest test of his career yet. Man, had the chance at the Gold Rush last week. Literally slipped out of his hands.
What a way that match ended, too.
And yet here tonight, he's in the ring with the champion of champions. The first ever Grand Slam champion in Pro South history.
If you're watching live on the stream tonight, you're not here in person, you can't undersell quite just how big that KJ Impala is, Matthias. That is a big boy, but how quick he moves in the ring, how good he moves on his feet, it makes him so dangerous.
Oh, he's a big boy, and he is solid as it gets. But, as you said, he can move. But, oh! Big Bill using that strength to his advantage. But then there's always the big difference maker is the experience and the skill level of Damien Seratone.
Absolutely. Damien has been doing this for almost probably half as long as KJ Impala's been alive, so he's been around the block.
KJ Impala is still relatively new to the wrestling business. Damien Seratone,
multi-year veteran.
nearing 15 years in the business.
You know how old I was 15 years ago? I was 10.
I was significantly older than that, but.
Dad?
What?
Back to the ring. KJ Impala. Damien Seratone locking up. Damien reaching in the headlock.
Seratone asserting control over the bigger man. Oh, up and over. Oh, big cross body.
That has to be it.
That was impressive from Impala.
We talked about the athleticism.
Discus right hand staggers Seratone.
Going for it. Big back elbow in the corner.
Oh, Seratone's in a bad way here. We've seen this before. Oh, went for that hip attack.
Oh,
got a German
German
suplex into the buckle.
And there's no give right there. Knee to the face.
Running knee from Damien Seratone. That's that experience playing coming into factor.
Absolutely. Damien going for the cover. It's only two. You know, people don't realize just quite how deadly a move like that when you send your opponent directly into the turnbuckle can be. Instead of landing in what is already the deadly ring, there's no give in a turnbuckle.
You know, that padding is very minimal. There's nothing but steel cable and turnbuckle underneath.
Just imagine your head being drove into a thin padding on top of this straight steel and metal.
Not only that, you get it followed up by a knee, an elbow, and multiple other strikes from Damien Seratone.
And as you said, that's the experience. He's staying on top of the big man.
Taking the legs out from under him, taking the leverage away, taking away that size advantage.
a lot of your strength, it builds from his very large, firm lower base. Big right hand.
Impala firing back, but Serotone's shutting it right back down.
Snap there.
Oh, just twisting the neck. Vicious reverse chin lock.
There may be a size difference, but that doesn't matter here tonight. Damien Seroton proving why he is the champion of champions.
Impala trying to get out of that. Seroton thinks he's got it in hand here.
Oh! I can hear that from here.
Huge lariat from Impala.
I thought that was it.
It's a 2 count.
I think KJ Impala thought that was it too.
Impala thought he had the champion of champions there. Seroton is wobbled.
He set off with his head, and what a lariat. Maybe he goes for it again. Nope.
Seroton up and over.
KJ Impala struggled.
Kicking the legs out.
Big
Running forearm, elbow right to the jaw.
but only a 2 count. KJ Impala kicks out.
KJ Impala showing some good resilience. Most people would be down for the count following a shot like that from someone like Damien Seroton.
I mean, you just have to think, how much pain can you take, and knowing that you're going to get back up and you have a man, a sick, diabolical man like Damien Seroton, who's just here to inflict pain and punishment on you at every cost.
Seroton relentless in his attack on that knee.
Right.
KJ Impala not giving up.
That last one rocks him off his feet. He's calling for it again, it looks like.
Oh. Again, taking out that base. Lung blower.
Lung blower takes him out.
Almost 3. That was close.
A lung blower from the middle rope. I just imagine right now KJ Impala has to be trying to gasp for any breath of air he can get at the moment.
Seroton just throwing right hands right into the face of KJ Impala.
And you hear the ProSouth faithful firmly behind KJ Impala. Once again, right to that knee that he's just been taking out the whole match.
KJ Impala's still up on his feet though. Blue Thunder Bomb!
A huge Blue Thunder Bomb for KJ Impala. Where did he muster that strength from, Matthias?
Charlie Punk out here. Makes me nervous seeing someone that pregnant at ringside. Anything can go wrong.
I don't think she should be out here, Matthias. This is the aforementioned mother of Dorian Crow's unborn child.
Gotta wonder, Charlie's out here. Oh, another big shot from Impala. And another one. Are we gonna see Dorian?
It manages to get that leg up. Another one.
If anything, I'm sure Dorian is paying attention. Is this sending the message to Dorian that they want, saying, oh, hip attack.
That is a big posterior going right into the head of Damien Seroton.
Oh, he's setting him up here.
Damien don't know where he's at. Goozle.
Up and big choke slam.
Hold on a second.
Oh, it's Dorian at ringside.
What does he do? Oh.
Dorian
on,
leading
Dorian.
Charlie back to the back. KJ Impala taking his eyes off the prize.
This just doesn't set well with me.
Uh-oh. Got the big man up. Down goes the referee. Death Valley driver.
But there's no ref.
Serotonin, the accidental big game hunter, just bagged him a zebra.
I've been on the opposite end of that many times.
Oh, Dorian. Got to imagine still some bad blood between him and Serotonin after what occurred.
Look in front of us. The mother of his unborn child is ringside with Damian Serotonin.
What's Dorian going to do here? Serotonin opened himself up. Whoa! Beer!
Damian sidesteps.
Sidesteps and he hits KJ Impala.
Wait a second.
Dorian.
What is this?
Picking him up and handing him to Damian Serotonin.
What are we seeing?
Sleep the deep!
And it's only 10 here.
1, 2, and 3.
That's it.
Your winner of the match, Damian Serotonin.
I'm confused. Was that on purpose?
It would appear to be. Dorian, perhaps listening to the words of Damian Serotonin.
Damian looks. Wow.
Dorian, after a months-long losing streak, picking up his first victory against Damian Serotonin.
It looks like the Damian has finally gotten in his head.
Serotonin with that dragon sleeper mercilessly digging into KJ Impala.
KJ Impala needs some help.
Apparently,
Referee.
apparently Dorian
fouling. Almost like he's just soaking in everything. That dark, benevolent energy brainwash Dorian.
Well, Damian has promised to bring Dorian back, give him back that edge that he seemed to have lost. Told him that once you've lost everything, you've lost nothing.
And now, Charlie pleased with him.
It would appear Damian Serotonin and the man called Dorian appear to be in league with each other.
KJ Impala looks as confused as anyone else as us of what just happened. What did we just see?
It's hard to say, but following that,
Damian Serotonin and Dorian leaving together after months of mental anguish and torment. Dorian, side by side with the man that took, albeit to maybe get the best out of Dorian, took the mother of his unborn child.
Well, apparently Dorian seems to
Ladies
agree
and
with
gentlemen,
what.
at this time,
Thank you, James. I was speaking.
please welcome the Vampire Baddie, Ravenna Vane, and the YouTube champion, the King of the Dead, Sean Christopher.
Well, we've seen what's going on with Damian and Dorian. We're about to find out what's going on with Sean Christopher and the Killbilly Nathan Mowry.
And this has the bad ending written all over it.
Sean Christopher has been out for blood ever since he found out who it was that orchestrated that attack, that attempted murder. That's that's what it was. Call it what it was.
He ran him over with the car. Let's get this straight. This isn't some kind of wrestling angle. This is a man running over another grown man with a vehicle. He literally was trying to make Sean Christopher the King of the Dead.
Christopher has been rather single-minded in his drive to get a hold of Nathan Mowry. And we saw that video package last week, Nathan Mowry laying out the challenge for Sean Christopher. We're about to hear his reply.
For 2 entire months, I tried to figure out who it was that left me for dead in that parking lot out there. I searched high, low, far, wide, and it all ended up being for nothing. For nothing, because you brought yourself right back here anyways. And you were more than happy to rip off your mask and reveal yourself to everyone after you jumped me in Ravenna. So then I spent the next couple of weeks wondering why. Nathan, what did I do? What did I do to you? We had a match. We had a normal wrestling match. I beat you in the normal wrestling match, and you stabbed me in the head afterwards. I thought, if anything, that made us even. So right as I was about to chalk it up to you just being a lunatic, last week, you opened your mouth, Nathan. You opened your mouth and you spoke of someone giving you the opportunity to rid me from this earth, Nathan, and you just took it. So what that means is the search is over, because I'm not gonna find any more answers anywhere else. I'm not gonna find them anywhere else. The only place the answers I need lie are inside your skull, Nathan. So I don't care if I've gotta split it open and rip it with my bare hands and strike it out of there. I'm getting my answer.
We got a Kill Billy in the ring.
A Kill Billy and a King of the Dead in this.
A Kill Billy and a Bombshell, along with the King of the Dead and the Vampire Baddie. It is breaking down.
Wait a second, but this.
Can't have the two of them together without violence erupting. And we got the Bombshell and Ravenna. Oh, swings. Ravenna don't play that game.
She runs.
Vampire Baddie don't play no games.
Nathan Mowry and Sean Christopher.
Neither does the Kill Billy. I might would have held on to that kendo stick if I were her. Sean Christopher firing back.
Sean just looking like he wants to rip Nathan Mowry's head off.
In come the stripes. In comes Aaron Dallas.
James Hardy
for all the good that does.
The entire locker room.
They're trying to keep Sean Christopher off the Kill Billy. They know what he's going to do if he gets his hands on him.
The worst part is I don't know if that's enough people to hold him back.
Might want to get somebody to get a hold of Nathan Mowry. He can't be trusted.
Wait a second.
Oh! Down goes Ravenna.
James Hardy almost popped her hernia.
He says 7 days.
7 days. I feel uncomfortable sitting here. I can feel the hatred. I can feel the animosity.
Sean Christopher, I think that counts as a yes.
I believe that does.
I think he's accepted the Death Pit match next week.
We still don't know what a death pit is.
It's violence. It's going to be a fight.
It's going to be bloody. It's going to be brutal. It's not going to be for the faint of heart. If you have children, I don't know if I could advise them being in the ring.
Sean Christopher tending to his queen, the King of the Dead.
His queen, the Vampire Baddie, Ravenna Vane down.
Sean Christopher, cruel intentions in her mind. towards the Killbilly. We'll see next week.
Exactly what the death pit match is.
We've yet to determine what a death pit match is, but next week we will find out right here
on ProSouth.
On
First
ProSouth.
ever death pit match.
First ever death pit match.
What do we have left tonight, Matthias?
We've got quite a lot, but coming up, looks like we're about to head to our intermission.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we'll be taking a 15-minute intermission.
And we are back.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back live on YouTube, and the following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
What a night we've had already. What a way we closed this intermission. But now, they're a gameable one. Double A, Aiden Andrews.
Making his way to the ring.
Aiden Andrews. As we heard earlier,
this is Aiden Andrews.
August 4th, he will get his shot, his rematch against Brandon Watley.
Bloodsport rules?
Kumite match, Bloodsport rules.
And introducing his opponent.
You have to think.
Knockout or submission only.
You have to think that's right off up the champion's alley, but don't count out Aiden Andrews.
Absolutely not.
Wait a minute. It's all right.
It's all right. It ain't wrong.
I thought we had Chris Conn.
We were scheduled to have the future mayor of Piedmont, Alabama, Chris Kamikaze, the winner of the Gold Rush.
Our paper says Chris
But of course, we've got his chief of staff, Saul Wright.
Saul Wright,
out here.
He hasn't made many friends besides Kamikaze since
The anomaly conspicuous in his absence, though.
You have to think that Brandon Watley needs to consider that too, because Chris Kamikaze, he has that Gold Rush briefcase, which means he can get a shot at the ProSouth Championship whenever he wants, wherever he wants.
All right, Piedmont, I'm going to break it down for you tonight.
ProSouth faithful want no part of Saul Wright.
All right. If you guys don't be quiet, I'm out of here.
I don't think they would mind that. Hey, let's call some more than your pants. It's all right.
As you guys may have saw last week, Chris Kamikaze won the Gold Rush ladder match.
He did. By hook or by crook, he
So,
did.
in case you're stupid, Chris Kamikaze isn't here tonight because he's doing what champions do. Chris is at Disneyland.
Disneyland? That's a magical place.
But it's okay. It's all right. It's
all right.
To do the job tonight. Aiden Andrews is about to be pushing up daisies. Ring the bell.
Well, apparently we're getting Saul Wright versus Aiden Andrews.
It's like he subbed in. I don't think he really realizes what he just signed up for, though.
Saul Wright making a beeline out of here.
Banderas, stay hydrated. You do need to stay hydrated.
It is summertime in Piedmont, Alabama. It's rather warm.
James Hardy looks like he just went through Alabama adventures with as sweaty as he is, so you do need to stay hydrated.
All right. Jawing at ProSouth faithful. Uh-oh. He just spotted Aiden Andrews chasing him down.
He's running. Ew.
Cutting him off at the pass.
Vicious forearm.
Aiden Andrews.
Welcome to wrestling, kid.
Oh, careful. Got to be careful he doesn't get disqualified here. We've seen quite the vicious streak in Andrews, especially after that ending of his title match against Brandon Watley at A Matter of Pride.
It was almost just too good to be true. It was all lined up.
Oh, hard right hand.
The redeemable one, almost finally redeeming the title. He never lost in the way that ended. You couldn't help but be as mad as he is right now. Years he sat on the sidelines watching and waiting.
Aiden Andrews showing all kinds of intensity, which if he's gearing up for a showdown, a Kumite showdown with the final boss, Brandon Watley, he needs to have that intensity, and goodness knows he's got it in spades here tonight.
Absolutely. It's all right now. Has to be feeling that he wishes he was with Chris Kamikaze at Disney World right now.
It's all right. Got to believe it's not all right.
This is not Mickey Mouse's Playhouse. This is Aiden Andrews, former Pro South champion, the #1 contender for the Pro South Championship. It's all right. Crawling, begging, pleading with referee Kelly Keegan. But he won't help him here.
It's all right. Taking his eyes off the prize. Prize just punched him in the face.
Absolutely.
Andrews driving the
big shot.
Uh-oh.
Another big shot.
No effect. 2 for the price of 1.
Really?
I think he just messed up. I think he just made him angry.
And at this moment, it's all right here. He messed up. Literally backed into a corner. Oh, vicious.
That's how you do it. Got him hooked here.
Tiger
Dragon suplex.
Dragon, forgive me. This is why we'll pay you the big bucks.
He's setting him up. This doesn't end well for Saul Wright. Oh!
It's all right on Dream Street.
Oh, he's not done.
Aiden Andrews says that is not enough yet.
I think
Wait a second.
he might have stamp of approval on the mind. Oh, no.
No, maybe even worse.
Got cattle mutilation on the mind.
That's it.
Your winner of the
All right,
match
happened.
by way of submission.
A little tit for
Hayden
tat. Brandon Watley
Andrews.
tapped out Roma Miller earlier tonight. Hayden Andrews saying, I can do the same thing. Anything you can do, I can do better.
Anything he can do better than you.
Uh-oh.
I don't think
he's done.
Just like Brandon Watley wasn't done earlier.
Stamp of approval. Saul Wright is out cold. Hayden Andrews, relentless.
Showing that he can step it up. He can beat this position to be on the level of the final ball. He said it himself. He don't care what kind of stipulation or what the match is going to be. He just wants Big Blue back.
Hayden Andrews showing a vicious side to him.
A man on a mission is Aiden Andrews.
Absolutely. But coming up on July 28th, wrestling visionary Gabe Sapolsky will be right
ladies and
here.
gentlemen, just so you know, while Saul Wright's knocked out.
Okay,
Clearly.
James. Skip ahead. Skip to the good part. I'm trying to plug.
After the main event this evening, don't forget to stick around because the King of the South will have his Pro South State of Address after the main event.
Okay, shut up, James, and do this.
And ladies and gentlemen, it is time for your main event of the evening. And it is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
As I was saying, wrestling visionary Gabe Sapolsky will be right here at the Pro South Palace on July 28th.
For those who don't know who that man is, over-evolved, he founded Ring of Honor.
He is a wrestling visionary, has done quite a lot in pro wrestling, and he will be here. Any wrestling professionals, wrestlers, managers, referees, announcers, anyone, this is your chance to be evaluated and attend a seminar at the hand of Gabe Sapolsky. Contact ProSouth Wrestling on social medias or at ProSouthWrestling@gmail.com. But right now,
It's prime time.
it's prime time. We're going Hollywood. The man known as the King of the South,
King of the South.
crowned by Amy Haven herself. Like it,
Not good.
Making his way to the ring.
like it or not, he's wearing the crown. He put a beating on Ace Haven last time we saw him. Ace Haven had to be carried out, was bleeding from the mouth, believed to be internal bleeding. We saw him terrorize Amy Haven when she tried to give an update on her
He
husband.
is the Steel Dragon, Donnie Primetime.
Prime time. Last time we saw him last week,
And
he was
introducing his opponent.
Here comes Commissioner Amy Haven.
Amy Haven's going to announce the opponent of Donnie Primetime. He doesn't have an announced opponent here tonight.
Donnie
I don't even know who it is.
Primetime.
About to find out.
I personally have hand.
Prime time, still wagging it on.
What I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted was I personally handpicked your opponent for tonight.
Oh, that was vicious.
That's deep.
Little low.
I have 4 words for you, Donnie. Welcome to the game.
Welcome to the game.
Triple H.
Amy Haven heading back to the back.
And introducing
Sounds like
his
got an opponent
opponent.
here in the Game Master.
Amethyst.
Making her way to the ring, being led by Commissioner Amy Haven. She is the Game Master,
Amethyst being led to the ring by Commissioner Amy Haven. Amethyst, we have seen on a wild streak of late, has been bound and determined to become the second ever female Pro-South champion. We've seen her competing for the Pro-South championship in Unleashed. We saw her last week compete for the Gold Rush. Here tonight, in the ring, going one-on-one with former Pro-South champion Donnie Primetime. At the behest of Amy Haven.
And it looks like Donnie wants to talk.
James Hardy sabotaging Donnie Primetime's
Since
microphone.
James Hardy didn't give me the proper introduction,
Or not.
let me introduce to you the reigning King of the South. And the next time James Hardy forgets to announce me as such, I'm gonna do something so bad that it's gonna get me kicked out of more than pro wrestling.
That's not decent. Donnie Primetime just rudely apprehending referee Santiago.
Donnie Primetime demanding he be announced as the King of the South. I don't think the Game Master particularly cares either way.
She don't care if you're the King of the South, King of the Northeast, King of the West.
King, Queen, or the Court Jester.
Equal
She'll
rights.
punch you in the mouth either way.
Amethyst has one rule: equal rights, equal fights.
Equal rights and equal lefts.
That's true.
And all the while, she's going to play the mind games.
Meanwhile, Donnie Primetime studying what's in front of him.
Amethyst is a bit of an unpredictable element, so Donnie rightfully taking his time.
Almost a smug smirk on Donnie's face.
As Donnie has a tendency to unsettle his opponents, disrupt their timing.
But, the Game Master.
I don't know if you can unsettle her, if you can disrupt her game plan. 'Cause overpowering her is not going to do much. Punching her in the mouth isn't going to do much. We've seen that. She has a tendency to not stay down.
She does not.
Amethyst with a big charging forearm. Oh, that pump kick in the corner. Right across the face of the King of the South.
And that unearthly guttural scream, and she drops the leg on Donnie Primetime.
That jumping leg drop right across the apron.
On the hardest part of the ring.
That's what they say, at least. Oh, no one home. Primetime dropping her right across the turnbuckle. Momentarily discombobulating the Game Master. Primetime bringing her back up to his feet, or back up to her feet. And dropping her with a hard shot across the back.
And another one.
You notice Amethyst is smiling and laughing.
It's almost like she enjoys this.
That's part of the game.
She is the Game Master.
Almost like she enjoys taking the punishment just so she can dish it back out.
And she can dish it out in plenty.
Oh! Standing on the hair, pulling her up by the arm.
Once again, Donnie doing the same thing he delivered to Ace Haven.
Shades of Ace Haven. Stomps right to the chest. Driving the sole of his boot right into the sternum.
And Amethyst gasping for air right now.
Oh, across the back now. Amethyst is in a bad way.
Very bad way. And Donnie
Still
merciless. Staying on top.
Yet still that hint of a smile on the face of the Game Master.
Huge chop.
Gotta think she's just waiting, biding her time to turn it back around on him. You can't bide much time when you're in there with Donnie Primetime.
Anytime Donnie Primetime wrestles, it is primetime television.
Amethyst firing back. Primetime with a shot of his own. Now a knee.
Big lifting knee. Lateral press. Only a 2, says referee Santiago.
Donnie Primetime has proven himself in recent weeks to be among the most dangerous people here at ProSouth. Certainly after what he did to Ace Haven.
I see no emotion, no remorse in his eyes.
None whatsoever. If anything, he's proud of what he's done.
it's almost sickening to think Ace Haven, a man who almost lost his life with the medical condition and the way that he just stomped across Ace's chest, the way that Ace bled out of the mouth, spit his own blood into the eyes of Donnie Primetime.
Ace Haven's the man who brought Donnie Primetime into this business.
And Donnie was trying to be the man to take Ace Haven out. Oh, Donnie with the bridge.
Bridging head.
You could hear the scream of pain.
Modified cattle mutilation of sorts. Amethyst trying to get out of it, trying to release the pressure. Amethyst, a second-generation wrestler. Don't let her relatively young age fool you. She is quite the experienced grappler.
She was born into this. This has been her life, her entire life.
Hard shot. Primetime stays on his feet. Right hands. And another.
Now into the turnbuckle. Both combatants are down.
Amethyst, as I mentioned, she's proven she will not stay down no matter how hard you hit her. She will fire back and hit you just as hard.
If not harder.
Primetime's learning that right here and now.
Ripcord. Back elbow.
Ripcord into a spinning back elbow. Taking him down by the hair.
That luscious mane of Donnie Primetime.
Just pummeling Primetime. Primetime trying to scramble out.
You can see Primetime gasping, huffing, trying to get just one breath. In no time.
It's a running body slam.
That wasn't even a cannonball. Just flings herself into Donnie Primetime. Oh, big kick. Turns Donnie Primetime head over heels.
Oh, 2 3/4.
I thought that was 3.
On the former ProSouth champion, the Triple Crown champion here at ProSouth, Donnie Primetime.
Can you imagine the upset that most would consider this? Amethyst has proved her worth here at ProSouth, though. We've seen her take down the lights. She has a pinfall over Damien Seratone.
She has 2 pinfalls on Damien Seratone.
And she held her own more than enough in the Unchained match a couple
German springs him back up to his feet. Oh, huge pump kick.
Once again, Primetime head over heels. Cover. I was almost 3.
Amethyst so close. Almost had it.
The look on her face says, oh, she has to imagine, what do I have to do to put Donnie Primetime down?
Many people have wondered. Very few have ever figured it out.
It's not very often that Donnie Primetime ends his night looking up at the lights.
Snapping her head across the ring rope.
Straight to the gut.
Driving the air right out of the lungs.
Donnie has her by the legs. Donnie going up top.
What's he got in mind here? Donnie Primetime not known for his high flying ability.
Oh! Splash!
Frog splash, that might be it.
Oh no! Amethyst kicks out. Frog splash off the top rope.
Amethyst is still in this fight.
As you said time and time again during this match, Matthias, no matter how many times you knock Amethyst down, she keeps getting back up.
Amethyst proves she is a game competitor. She's the game master.
For a reason.
twisting the thumb.
Joint manipulation.
Oh, got him goozled here.
Straight down.
Oh, sweep.
Donnie.
Sweeping the legs out, just slamming the back of the head.
Donnie just barely kicks out.
Amethyst backing down referee Luis Santiago. Went to the well one too often with that pump kick. Prime time. She's got her hook now. Die hard driver.
Powerful plunge, so called it. 2, 3.
Your winner of the match,
Hollywood,
Donnie Prime Time.
Quote, King of the South, Donnie Primetime, victorious in your main event here tonight.
Donnie. Amethyst put up an amazing fight as always. But
Donnie Primetime.
Donnie Primetime's just on a different level.
I mean, he truly is. Love that. You can see him on pay-per-view and with Game Changer Wrestling. You can see him at places. He's at every top place.
Hold on. Santiago just grabbed the weight belt out of Primetime's hand. Luckily for Santiago, Primetime let it go.
Hollywood. It might have been the main event, but we're not through here tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Not yet. We still have yet to hear from the King of the South, Ace Haven.
The true King of the South.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please welcome the King of the South, Ace Haven.
Ace Haven has promised the state of the kingdom here. What physical condition is Ace Haven following that brutal assault 2 weeks ago? Donnie Primetime. Not only what physical condition, what mental condition is Ace in? You and I both know that Ace Haven is not used to being carried out of anywhere.
There's nobody in wrestling, dare I say nobody in life I'm close to Ace Haven on a personal level. And I haven't myself personally this man one bit. I've reached out. I don't know what's on his mind, but I'm very anxious to the ProSouth faithful here tonight. For those watching on YouTube right now, I'm just as anxious to find out what he has to say.
ProSouth, I feel like we've got a lot to talk about. You know, I came out here a few months ago and I told Sean that the way I handle business is out here, in front of you, in front of everybody. But I got a lot I got to get off my chest tonight. Because I want to know what the hell happened 2 weeks ago. I want to know why I came out here and I put up the fight of my life. And my wife threw in the towel for me. That's what I want to know. You know, a matter of pride, it couldn't be more aptly named. Because that's what it was for me 2 weeks ago. Now I'm not the King of the South anymore. Now I get to wake up every morning and look at myself in the mirror, and I see someone who got embarrassed. I see someone who got humiliated. I see someone who got beat to a bloody pulp. And instead of being given a chance to do what I always do and come back from the dead, I got to give my crown to some demon who didn't even want to work here. Now, I love you, and there's nothing that can ever change that. But I need you to know, 2 weeks ago, it's still in this ring. My blood's still all in this ring. And I'm not the same person anymore from that match, from that moment. When you rang the bell and you put that crown on that son of a bitch's head.
Wow.
Now, and I'm frustrated. No, frustrated is not the word for it. I'm heartbroken because I came out here and I let these people down. I'm heartbroken because I came out here and I let you down. And I let myself down. And then you let me down again. And now there's a new king in town. And maybe I've forgotten who I am. Or maybe I just shouldn't have come back at all. Because I would have rather laid in this ring and died than come back and lose to him. It's moments like this that make me think maybe I should have. Maybe I shouldn't have come back at all. To come back and let these people down. Come back as a shell of myself and let myself down too. Maybe I can't do this anymore. Maybe that's what this is. Maybe it's not a him thing. Maybe it's a me thing. But let me say this. ProSouth existed before you. But let's see if ProSouth can exist without Ace Hayha.
What? ProSouth without Ace Hayha? What? What's going on here? ProSouth doesn't exist without Ace Hayha. ProSouth... Ace Hayha is the heart of ProSouth.
Ace Hayha is ProSouth.
The blood of ProSouth runs in Ace's veins. Where do we go from here?
What do we do without Ace Hayha at ProSouth?
I guess we'll find.